Um, it's on, my babies. I'm excited because today I get to go to visit my buddy who's lived in Venice. I had no idea, but I haven't seen him since I went to NYU for fucking 9 months. And I was friends with him, and I am friends with him. We kept in touch. There's been a few years that we haven't talked, but he's my buddy, and he was in the business school of Tisch in NYU, and I get to go see him for the first time in 18 years. And I get to go do that. And I'm really excited, dude, because I really want to see him, and it's the shit. And there were 4 of us, at NYU. There was me, Tom, Ted, and Dan. And those are the whitest names of all time, and we all hung out. And if it was now, I guarantee, if it was now that we hung out, the 4 of us, I'll tell you right now, we would be fucking listening to. And all getting our teeth done at the dentist's office. But we are chilling, and I haven't talked to Ted in a while. I'm sorry, I haven't talked to Tom in a while. Ted, I'm going to go see in a little bit, but I'm very excited because I want to catch up with him. Dude, we used to laugh so hard, man. They came to visit me in spring break once, and Ted fucking threw up so hard because he got so drunk because we went to the House of Blues. I don't even know who the fuck we went to go see, but we went to go to the House of Blues, and he started drinking way too much. He drank like something like fire, like what do you call them? Like mind erasers is what they fucking, And then we drove home, and he threw the fuck up out the side of the car, and I got so mad, dude. It's so a guy named Ted to throw up out the side of a car. And we were, oh man, Tom was laughing and Dan was laughing. And Dan used to laugh like this. And Dan was, let me tell you this first so it becomes less sad later. He fucking died when I was 27. He was 27. I was 27. We were the same age. 26? I don't know. He got a motorcycle accident, dude. And I fucking loved him, man. He was so funny. He provided us with so much fucking laughs, dude. God damn. He provided us with so many laughs because he was the kind of guy that just lived like he wanted Goodfellas to be real. He wanted Goodfellas to be real life. Goodfellas in real life is how he wanted it to be. And he wanted it to be, and this was the craziest thing too. He was Irish. He was like Robert De Niro's character. He was Irish and he wanted to be Italian so bad. He would just be like, he was the kind of guy that like, no, you know what? I don't like the way he fucking looked at me. You know what? He's off. He's off my list. One time he came up to me and he said, hey, your buddy Frank, he's a carrier, huh? And I said, what? He's a carrier? I said, what the fuck does he mean? And Ted is like, Dan thinks that he carries a gun, dude. And I was like, he just wants him to think that he's fucking carrying. Dan just wants us to think that he thinks he's carrying his gun because he thinks he's Robert De Niro in fucking Goodfellas. And he would eat so much because he was trying to gain muscle. He just wanted to be the biggest he could possibly be. And we used to make fun of him so badly. Like, he would eat so much, but he would have to fucking vomit. Like, he always got 2 meals. Always. He'd be like, you know what, let me get a burger, and then also let me get the breakfast. And we'd be at a diner at fucking Gramercy Park, and he would just be eating the shit, and he'd just be like... We'd be like, man, you look bad, dude. You're going to, like, throw up. He's like, no, I need it because I'm trying to beef up. And and he had a toothpick in his mouth all the time, and he had like fucking shoulders that sloped down. He looked like a turtle, you know what I mean? And he fucking walked so mean, so dope, like this. You know how like guys walk like this sometimes because they think they're badass? God, I love that motherfucker, man. We would bust on him so much. He came to visit in LA when we were on spring break when Ted threw up out the side because of mind erasers. And my family, my dad got a fucking slam man. Remember those slam mans that would have no arms and you just beat the shit out of them? You'd box them. They were just like, they came out in like, I don't know, maybe 1995. And you would just box them, sparring Bob, you know, those kinds of things. And we had one of those slam. That was the one we had, the slam man. That one. The down. No, right. Nope, the blue one. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah. Slam man. And nobody ever used it. It was one of those things that you get and then you'd never use ever. You're like, oh, cool, I'll fucking start boxing the slam man, and it just stays in the garage next to your car. And Dan was like, oh, you got a fucking slam man? And we would make fun of him so hard that he would come home late at night every time we came home from spring break. hanging out, and he would just be like, we'd be like, where's Dan, dude? And then we would go down in the garage and turn the light on, and he would be fucking hitting the slam man. Just like, fuck this fucking fuck. I don't like the way he fucking looks at me. Dude, and we would laugh so hard, dude. With his toothpick in his mouth, just fucking rocking the slam man, killing it. Just boxing. Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. And then he literally fucking did... And he went out on a motorcycle, which was like so darkly funny. It was like he was probably trying to do a fucking wheelie with a toothpick in his mouth. I love that kid, dude. I fucking miss him. And so I'm going to go see our other buddy, Ted. And Tom was the guy who, he was Irish as fuck, too. I haven't seen him in a bit. I should hit him up next time I go to New York. They all live in New York. They're such business guys, you know? I think Ted moved to fucking Poland and then moved back. That's how business. You move to fucking Poland, dude. You go to NYU and then move to Poland. It's a business school. Dude. Oh, fuck. It's a business school to go from NYU to Poland and then make millions and then move to Venice. It's a business school, you know? All right.